California's capital city, Sacramento. The Knicks taking on the Kings. For New York, losing 7 out of their last 10 games has left a bad taste in their mouths. But tonight represents a new beginning, and they want to taste victory once again. Kings Knicks is next, right after this. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now a look at the stats for Marvin Bagley.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings last season failed to snap their league-long playoff drought. Coach Luke Walton said it's about building a culture, getting on the same page, and getting better. I truly feel right now we're a much better team. So as a coach, I'm happy with where we're at and where we're headed. Kevin, back to you.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. Greg, it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight. You know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. R.J. Barrett is out there with Rose. And it's Toppin in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Marvin Bagley is out there with Whiteside, and it's Fox in at the 1. And so off the tip, it's New York. Now the pass to Barrett. Toppin with it. Four on the shot clock. There's Rose with the 3, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Rose with the ball. And the shot goes in.
Look at the muscles of Rose right there. I mean, that's just an outstanding job, accepting the physicality and pummeling his way through.
Now, here's Fox. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Oklahoma City. Bagley with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here is Rose. 26 points for him last game against Golden State.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Robinson, that's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now here's Barnes. He's tightly guarded. The layup off target. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Barrett. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Hield with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Right side Bagley. Hield. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hield's got his second bucket.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, Gio. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself. Perfect pass to set up Whiteside. He just pops up and slams it in. Almost as effortless.
Here's Toppin. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
On the wing, Barnes. Fox passes to Hield. Good on the triple. Hield's got 7 points in the game.
You got to be up on Hield. I mean, when you aren't, he's ready to fire as soon as he touches the rock.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Rose against Fox, and stolen by Whiteside. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Knicks trail by 5. New York moving it around. The putback. Barnes grabs the miss. The Kings have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Loud pass to Bagley.
Well, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to him.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Rose looking around. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside, Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. Fox, no good.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Barrett dishes to Toppin. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Bagley with the bucket.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not getting the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game, and Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Left side, Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and Derrick Rose, Kevin, with the new beginning after knee injuries derailed his career. He said, look, if load management had been around back then, he might still be a Chicago Bull.
Free throw, good, Rose.
And Derrick Rose, the youngest ever MVP in 2011, and it was the subsequent year that he sustained that first knee injury.
And if you think back, he was playing over 40 minutes a night on a regular basis, and their team had 2-hour practices, tough ones, on off days. And so how can you keep up that type of demand on your body? Teams now tend to be more cautious with the burden they put on players.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Davis. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change. But sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Now here's Randall. No points in the game yet for him.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
He wasn't messing around on that finish. That's what I'm talking about. Barnes taking out all margin of error, throwing it down.
Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Barrett. Now Toppin from deep. Offensive rebound. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his second bucket tonight.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Healed outside. The shot. Knicks with the rebound. Last time they met in New York.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks. Davis against Rose. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Man, a playmaker in every sense of the word. Rose is so good at breaking down defenses and creating for others.
Now here's Davis. A 14-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Knicks trail by 5. Outside Rose. Pass to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Healed on the double team. Barrett kicks to Robinson. Tries again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And some changes here for the Kings. Halliburton comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Wright in for Harrison Barnes. And then for New York, Burks comes in for Toppin. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Derrick Rose. And it's Wright with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Outside, Davis. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett. Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Halliburton. Meadow, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. The Knicks also changing it up. Nerlens Noel comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Ntilikina in for R.J. Barrett. He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks trail by 4. Payton the bounce pass. Here's Gibson. That one falls.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here is Wright. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Noel. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now, here's Burks. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Right against Payton. Davis gets a wide-open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Davis has got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Knicks trail by 5. Here's Ntilikina. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A second chance effort. Shot's good by Gibson.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Wright. Passes it to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Makes it off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
New York shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Here's Burks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
No, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Now, Wright. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Knicks trail by 4. Down low, here's Burks. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Now here's Davis. He has 6. Shoots from the elbow. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Burks. The shot off that time, and Sacramento will go the other way with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A moment now to see the numbers for Davis. Averaging about 7 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
That's good from Halliburton. Both good from the line that time.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Payton outside. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Offline with his three.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Davis missing. Holmes with it. 8 points his last outing. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
1:49 left to play in the first. Pass to Noel. Burks against Davis. And the Knicks miss again.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Burks, the pass to Ntilikina. His three-pointers off the mark.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Pass to Halliburton. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Davis, the pass to Medu. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one drops. Burks has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Wright, the pass to Davis. Back to Wright. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. And so Wright nails both of them.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Payton kicks to Gibson. Passes to Noel. And here's Burks. Puts up a three. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here is Wright. With the floater. Here's Holmes. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And so it's Sacramento heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Medu is out there with Holmes. Then there's Davis. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. The first one falls. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto MB down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Fox passes to Halliburton. And the pass to Medu. And here's Davis for 3. But they get it back. Now here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so Payton will bring it up for New York. Trailing here by 8. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Live by the 3. Die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
And when you're not connecting from deep, you got to mix it up. I mean, look to score inside more. They didn't do enough of that.
Now here's Holmes. He's got 6. Here's Fox. The shot no good. Payton with some nice D. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and slam dunk by Noel.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
And the shot goes in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Payton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Burks. Ntilikina looking it over. Back to Burks. Shot clock at 5. Over Davis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Burks has got 16 points.
Yeah, no, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensive work.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Fox is mastering the timing required to succeed in the pick and roll. Trust me, it's not easy.
Here's Payton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Toppin comes in for Alec Burks. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Ntilikina. And it's Rose in for Elfrid Payton. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Rose. 6 points for him. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When you're a vet like Rose, you figure out ways to score inside, even as a guard.
Healed against Barrett. A pass to Fox. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Bagley trying to free himself up. Another shot. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. Fox dishes to Heel. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Toppin. Robinson down low. He's covered by Whiteside. Good. 6 points for Obi Toppin.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
Now Fox. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Oh, Whiteside in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, nice quick decision-making by Whiteside right there. I mean, setting a good screen and roll with purpose.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Rose finds Robinson. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
But yeah, I see an agile, quick player off the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
Fox against Rose. Baseline try, and too long on the shot.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Bagley uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 9-point Kings lead.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And it's Rose with the ball for New York. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. The pass to Toppin. Inside, here's Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
First free throw is good. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Both free throws good from Randle.
And we've seen Randle flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
Fox with it. He's got 6. And a deep 3 from Heel. Randle grabs the board. Knicks trail by 7. Rose passes to Barrett. And the Knicks miss again. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Heel off the drive. And good that time. Heel's got 9.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Rose. Sacramento grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Bagley with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The feed to Randall. Over Bagley. Out that one. And the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the bucket from Randall.
Hey, the key is confidence, which is exactly what Randall displayed there, taking and connecting.
Here's Fox. Kicks to Whiteside. The dish now to Bagley. That's a 2 from Hield. Moves back up. Here's Whiteside. Robinson with the block. Here's Toppin. Bagley with the rebound. Kings leading now by 9. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's foul number 2 for him. Sacramento making a switch here. White's checked in. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks. Rose against Fox, and stolen by Wright. Oh, Whiteside in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, you got to love Whiteside's energy. I mean, really works hard to get those shot opportunities.
Knicks trail by 11. And here's Barrett. He's coming off a 25-point game against Golden State. Toppin passes to Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Yeah, we see it here. When he does get aggressive, the result can be powerful.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Barrett. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He dishes it to Robinson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He misses the free throw. Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. You need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up, that can adjust in coaching style. And so I definitely think as far as that, the coaching, the skill set, and the play calling is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well.
Bagley against Robinson. Here's Fox to Bagley. Clock at 4. Good work there as it goes. Bagley's got the lead up to 12 now for Sacramento.
Well, he's a coordinated big man with a diverse offensive skill set. Bagley can beat defenders in a number of different ways.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. New York calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Bagley. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Well, this is something Bagley does very well. I mean, getting the positioning he wants, taking his time, and throwing it down.
And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. A 12-point game. Toppin, no one around him. They get it back.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Down low.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Here's Fox. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Knicks trail by 14. Rose passes to Robinson. He kicks it to Barrett. The 11-footer. The rebound by Halliburton. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Bagley. And here's Barnes for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Rose.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Halliburton passes to Fox. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Halliburton's got 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Barrett the pass to Robinson. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Now, here is Halliburton. Barrett covering. Holmes passes to Bagley. Misses the baby hook. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
That's good from Gibson. Some changes for Sacramento. Madu, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Terrence Davis in for Harrison Barnes. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson. Alec Burks comes in for Toppin. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Payton in for Derrick Rose. And both free throws good from Gibson. Kings leading now by 10. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Davis. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now, here's Burks. He's got 16. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Fox against Payton. Fox feeling it out a bit. Marvin Bagley has been on display for the Sacramento Kings. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They're getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's us communication on front of the post and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. A tremendous game we're seeing from Marvin Bagley. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Big fella, what's your take on Sacramento so far?
The difference to me has been their offense in the paint. When they've had a mismatch, they take full advantage. They're making smart entry passes, not trying to force it when the opening is not there.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game so far from Alec Burks.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kings leading now by 11. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Derrick Rose is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Toppin in at the 3. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Rose against Fox. Healed outside. Passes to Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. It's not going to go for him. Randall with some nice D. And now the Knicks on the break. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Randall.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
On the wing, Barnes. Banked in off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
90 seconds now into the second half. Sacramento moving it around. Hield with the bucket. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Randall. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, having a point guard who can attack the basket like Fox is priceless. I mean, they love to see him take it up strong like that.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Barrett the pass to Robinson. Outside Rose, over Fox. New York, no good that time either.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Barnes can't get it to go.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Rose in the post, guarded by Fox. 6 to shoot. Randall against Hield. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Randall.
Nice awareness by Randall. He sees the clock ticking down, knows just how much time he has before he has to make his move.
Fox, no good. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Toppin kicks to Barrett. The pass to Toppin. Randall down low, covered by Hield.
Nice assist. Randall keeping his eyes up, playing unselfish basketball.
Sacramento leading by 7. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Hield. He's off on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. Barrett kicks to Randall. Off target from 3-point range. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
Look at the explosiveness from Barnes. He took it right to the teeth of the defense.
Knicks trail by 9. Here's Rose. 10 points for him. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Fox. The free throw drops for Rose.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Davis finds Whiteside. Randall with some nice D. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Knicks trail by 6. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. You talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Robinson. 2 points. That one goes. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Hield against Rose. Hield can't hit. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Barrett. The kick out to Rose. Now Toppin. He's got 6. Back to Rose. Shoots from 12. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There's no off switch on Rose. He continues to attack the defense. And then he gets them to compromise.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Halliburton comes in for Barnes. And then for New York, Noel's checked in for Robinson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Toppin. Both free throws good from Rose.
Coaches love a hard worker like Rose. I mean, he values every possession and brings a strong focus to their offensive efforts.
Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Hield. Passes it to Halliburton. Holmes with it. Davis in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Randall with the ball, picked up by Bagley. Barrett the pass to Noel. A second chance effort, and the rejection by Holmes. Here's Hield. Bagley, it's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 6.
Well, when you think of Bagley, the word energy comes to mind, especially on the offensive boards.
Noel up top. Outside Rose. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Rose. He's getting around 20 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
And the first one drops. Sacramento making a switch here. Madu's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Randall. Ntilikina comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Payton in for Derrick Rose. That one misses. Knicks trail by 5. Payton looking around. Floats one up. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Burks against Davis. Basket counts. Davis has got 12 in the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Burks with it. He's got 17. No good there. Good D by Heel. Now, here is Halliburton. He's guarded closely. And it's Holmes with the extra effort. And the Kings lead by 9.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And there's the pass to Noel. Burks for 3. No good on that one. Kings leading now by 9. Here's Hield. It's rebounded by Payton.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots up.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Holmes. And the rejection by Noel. Burks against Davis. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Medu passes to Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Hield. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Elfrid Payton.
Hill is an excellent shooter. He's fantastic at going into contact. He likes getting to the line.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
That free throw missing.
Yeah, we've seen Hill take a leap, becoming a more confident and assertive scorer and a leader for this team.
The Knicks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Knicks trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Burks. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
It's only a matter of time until this three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
Outside, Davis to the middle. Medu. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Back to Hield. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, that's one of the most reliable ways to draw a call. Hill gets his man in the air on the up fake, and he'll get his trip to the line.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Fox. He's checked in for Sacramento. And now to our rookie leaderboard for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. You look at Halliburton, one of the league's best, third in steals.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Top of the key, Payton. Kicks to Barrett. Over Halliburton. New York, no good that time either.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And here's Barrett. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And that one falls for Barrett. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. It's Davis on the wing. He's covered by Noel. Barrett against Davis. And the rejection by Holmes.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Fox against Payton. Works for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Medu's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Fox is double. A nice shot by Medu. Medu's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's Barrett. He's got 5. Pass to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, that's beautiful basketball out there. That's fun, right? Even with the lead, we keep passing, we keep moving, we make the extra pass. That's fun. It's fun to watch, I know that much.
Well, Greg, it looks like his guys are having a blast out there, too.
Yeah, I mean, everything seems to be coming together at this point. They have the momentum thanks to how efficient they've been on offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Medu. Fox is out there with Davis. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Robinson hits them both. Kings leading now by 15. Outside, Fox. Outside for Davis. Over Barrett. Kept alive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Oh, that tough D doesn't fade Whiteside. He gets physical right back and finds the shot.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, and that's what you like about Whiteside. I mean, the rim protection, the rebounding, the intimidation factor. I mean, still developing as an offensive player, making strides, but not there yet.
Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. Trailing by 17. Passes it to Toppin. Lets a floater go. And Whiteside sends it back.
Yeah, Whiteside won't allow that. You have to work way harder to outplay a blocker of his talent.
Julius Randle's checked in for Alec Burks. Payton outside. Shot clock at 3. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's blocked.
And you want more of this one. Randle makes an effort on defense. He's capable of blocking shots.
Rose, he's checked in for New York. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Lays it up off the glass. Rose has got 9 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Knicks trail by 17. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Barrett looking to end his cold spell.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
I mean, when you think of Fox, quickness comes to mind. He's downright lethal in the open floor.
Now Rose. Now the pass to Barrett. There's the triple. Here's Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Well, not many guys in the league are bigger than Whiteside, which makes him a legit threat to dunk.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Over in the corner, Randle puts up a 3. Tries again, and it's blocked by Whiteside. But they'll get another chance.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half. He started to settle in.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
So easy to plug into any lineup. Barnes is a versatile defender. I mean, he's a knockdown jump shooter, and he makes plays within the flow of the game.
Pass to Robinson from the arc. Robinson can't get that one to fall. Pass to Hield. Over Barrett. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Kings leading now by 20. Hield with it. Right side up top. Left side, Bagley. Back to Whiteside. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Barnes for 3. Second shot opportunity. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 6 here in this quarter.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
The whole league has the utmost respect for D. Rose. I mean, partially due to his hoops IQ, he's excellent at drawing contact.
Free throw drops for Rose. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Fox against Rose. Back to Fox. Right side trying to break free. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Hield.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find every one of them, not just himself.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks. Teardrop shot. It's deflected. To the paint. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Over to the wing. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Hield outside. Back to Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First free throw is good.
But what you love about Fox is the edge he plays with, a competitive, aggressive player who feels like he can take on anybody.
Good on both. The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Rose dishes to Robinson. Rebound by the Kings. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got 11 in the second half.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
New York shooting 43% from the field. New York calls timeout. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And some changes here for the Kings. Silva's checked in, and it's Wright in for Buddy Hield. And a new group in for the Knicks. Pell's checked in. Kevin Knox comes in for Toppin. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Ntilikina in for Rose. Here's Knox. Fades and shoots. Bagley with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
4 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. To the inside. Here's Silva. He can't get it to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And here's the fast break. Here's Ntilikina. Dishes it to Bullock. Here's Randall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
That one misses for Randall. Kings have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. And Wright kicks to Bagley. Barnes outside. Fox against Barrett. Here's Wright. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Toppin. Hits the 3 from the wing.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Kings leading now by 21. And here is Fox. A nice shot by Silva. Silva's got his first basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now here's Rose. Passes it to Toppin. Now here's Barrett. Guarded by Fox. Down low. That shot off. Great D that time from Bagley. The Kings shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. Barnes outside. Shoots over Toppin. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
Inside. The kick out to Barnes. Bagley in the post. Gibson on him. Silva, the pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. A 3-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got 8 points here in this quarter.
I've always respected Barnes' ability to hit from downtown. So important for wing players in today's NBA.
New York shooting 43% for the game. There's the pass to Gibson. To the inside. Randall. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Bagley. Back to Wright. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bagley finds Fox. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Randall passes to Rose. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Bagley. And Gibson over to help. Here's Wright. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Barrett. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Barrett's got 9 points here in the second half. Timeout called by the Kings.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Marvin Bagley.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Outside, Fox. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Free throw good, Fox. Knicks trail by 21. Now Rose. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Calling his own number. Rose with the hoop, one of the best we've seen operate the 2-man game.
Fox with it. Barnes outside. Got a hand on it. Second chance shot. 2 on the clock. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Rose gets a wide open look. It's hauled in by the Kings.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
And Hield likes slamming it home. An athletic 2-guard who is skilled at getting deep inside.
Knicks trail by 21. Here's Rose. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hield can't hit. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. Toppin can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
Holmes wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Sacramento.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Marvin Bagley.
Oh, he was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
The Kings shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Bagley kicks to Barnes. Offline with his 3. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now. Fox
dishes to Barnes. Bagley the pass to Barnes. From past the arc. Kings with the fresh shot clock.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Bagley kicks to Barnes. Down low. Here's Hield. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up.
And you have to commend the tenacity of Hill, earning the trip to the foul line there.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Rose passes to Bullock. Back to Rose. In the corner, Knox with it. The tray. The kick out to Rose. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.